Again, next was Conor James for Team Adam. He was our leak on Friday. And I actually did not watch the YouTube full performance. I only watched the Instagram clip. So I missed the beginning where he was sitting at the piano until this evening.
Gorgeous piano playing.
Oh my word. So Conor gave, and I'm sorry, he did Pink Pony Club, which I have been singing all weekend long, y'all.
It's
by Chappelle Roan. Oh my,
catchy tune.
It's so catchy. So he got on that piano, he started on that piano. I was like, I'm getting Elton vibes.
Yeah.
I'm getting Elton because the vocal was so immaculate. The playing was really stellar. Like, he was just at home. And then knowing what the rest of the performance was, I was like, oh my God, he is literally giving us full performance. He is giving us, come to the Conor show and this is what you're going to get. And I love that he was able to do that in this playoff performance because remember, guys, once we get to playoffs, we have BGVs on stage. We have band on stage. We have more production. So we get to see a fuller visual experience and a fuller audio and sonic experience in the playoffs, which I think is why we love this round so much as well. This is an expert vocal. It was incredible. I felt
the phone book.
Yeah, he really can. I think an interesting point in this song is that he was giving us a lot of dynamics and a lot of dynamics in different spaces in this song. Lots of parts where it was very low and then would get big. And I thought that he navigated that well. And I think that is some of what some of the coaches felt as far as like this feeling like a theatrical performance. I mean,
kind of outfit was theatrical too.
Listen, it was giving. The fit was giving, Conor. I said, you better work. You better work. Okay. He did everything. He was at the piano. He gave us performance in the middle of the stage. He sat down on the stage. He went over to the BGVs. And like I said on IG, the man caught a step. The man caught a step in the BGVs and the BGVs was stepping with him. I said, you better Pink Pony Club right on down that stage. I loved it. I loved every part of it. Last thing that I want to say. I think that pop music has a reputation for being easy, for being kind of bubblegum. Pop music is very difficult, y'all. Okay? What gives it its bad rep is that sometimes the artists are not singing the way that we want them to on these songs. But pop music is very difficult. And if you listen to what Conor was doing on this song, you could hear just how difficult pop music really is, how difficult it is to do live and how difficult it is to do well if the person is actually singing it. And not only singing it, a lot of pop songs demand performance as well. And that is really difficult to do. Maddie Jane from a few seasons ago is our best example of how difficult just how difficult pop music is to do, especially on a competition like this. And I think Conor did a stellar job. What's your take?
I call it the Britney Spears effect. If you knew Britney when she was young, before she became Britney, Britney could sing it down.
No, she could. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide. Sometimes
y'all, Britney could sing it down. Like, go back to her Mickey Mouse Club days. Like, Britney could sing it down.
She could.
Okay?
She could.
She could hang with Christina.
Yes, she could.
She could really sing it down. But then when Britney became a pop singer, it became a very manufactured sound. And I was like, that's not Britney's voice.
Yeah.
Like, that's the pop persona they want to make Britney. Now, Britney made billions, right?
Yes, she did.
And I ain't hating, but
no,
because that was the sound of the late 90s when Britney came on the scene, like as a pop star.
Yeah.
But pop princess or whatever. But That's what Stephanie's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but don't get it ever twisted. Britney Spears can sing.
She can sing it down.
Anyway, I love that he's doing a new song, a now song. I mean, she just won Best Artist at the Grammys.
Yes.
And gave a wonderful performance.
Yes.
Leanne gave really good advice to Conor on his phrasing.
Yes.
Like, I said, go on, Leanne. I said, Leanne knows her stuff.
No, I did not know that I did not know she was a coach on the different countries.
Yeah, well, Australia
and England,
UK, I think.
UK, yeah.
I said, Leanne knows her stuff.
Yeah, she said, take out that word. You don't need to say that word. Rather find a place to breathe. I said,
yep. Great advice.
Yes.
And I wrote, play, Conor. I wrote, play. And I love that walk up, like he did with his voice in the slow part before he got up. I just feel like the song did him a little disservice to the point that you made. People, it's not going to translate the way it needs to translate, because Conor has got, like, his voice is scary, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like a song like Pink Pony Club, excuse me, Pink Pony Club is a song that people, like, don't translate to being a competition type song.
So you think it kind of goes over people's head how actually difficult it is because they're just Pink Pony Club.
Yeah, like, oh, I love the hook. I love the hook.
Hear you. I hear you.
And then I wrote, come on, Step Touch. I said, come on, Step Touch. I said he sang it. He sang the snot out of it. I just don't think the song is strong enough to make it. Like, I'm glad Conor said, I'm going to be like he did the Darius J approach. I'm going to be unapologetically me.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
This is who I am. This is the type of artist I want to be.
Yes.
And a few of them did it tonight. Now, a lot of them aren't going on in the competition.
Yeah.
But you know what? They went out with integrity.
They sure
did. You can't knock that.
No, you
can't knock that.
That's right.
I said the song choice for Conor, because Conor had a really good chance of making it to the lives. I said the song choice, I believe, this round was the downfall.
Okay.
Not because it wasn't a good song choice, not because he didn't sing it well.
Right.
I just don't think it translated the way to the coaches the way it needed to translate.
I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.